welcome back to my channel. Why did I just slap my thighs like that? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a video on the 5 best and the 5 worst things about Venice. I've been quite a few times. I first went in, I believe it was October, beginning of October, and I had such a great experience. It was really different for me. Always wanted to go to Italy. Seeing pictures of Venice looks so romantic and Instagram-esque, Instagram-worthy, whatever. But I decided to take the plunge and go. So I have, as I said, I've been, I think about 3 or 4 separate but very close together trips. I didn't make any grammatical sense, so that's fine. Yeah, here we go. I've actually got written my notes somewhere, but I need to I dropped my phone in my bag. Worst thing about Venice, number 1, Italians. And this is like one of the worst things as a Brit. Italians do not know how to cute, you guys. Like, it irking me is not even the word. Like it's literally, it's like a free-for-all. People are just, they don't know the meaning of like one behind the other. It's one there, you might have one behind the other, I feel like you might have another one behind that person, but then you've got like people sort of like jumping in front and like forming a crowd, and it's just, when you live in Britain and in British culture, it is one of like the pinnacles of British culture. Do not push in front of other people. It's literally the worst thing in the world. I remember I was in a supermarket and there was a line, and these 4 guys formed their own queue and then just went ahead, and people were complaining, people were kicking up a fuss. They weren't of Italian origin. I wouldn't say where they're from, but yeah, I've seen quite a few instances of that, and I was not happy at all. And neither were a few other people actually, but that really peeved me off. Number 2, Venice, or Italy for that matter, is not the place to be if you want to lose weight. Italy, Italian food, full of carbs, yum yum yum, but if you're trying to fit an LBD, it is not the place. Like, the food is so nice, you're not going to get enough of it, and you're just going to pile on a few pounds. So guys, this is actual footage of me eating the amazing pizza that's available everywhere in Italy. I just couldn't get enough of it. This is me in my past life. On too many. I think I put on about 4 or 5 pounds, but when you're walking all over the place you kind of balance it out. So I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but if you're on a serious diet, you might want to stick to salads or stay home. Number 3, I haven't had a ton of experience with this, but calling customer service will be a headache. I only say this because I tried to ring Treviso Airport ahead of time because I wanted to sleep in the airport rather than stay an extra night in my accommodation, which by the way I didn't like anyway. But the lady on the phone didn't speak any English, not a word of English. I tried to say English, and then she was just speaking Italian, and I'm thinking, okay, we're in Italy, the national language is Italian, but I feel like in an airport you have to have somebody on customer service that speaks English, so that was really annoying for me. She ended up hanging up on me, and that was just rude as hell. So yeah, do be prepared for that. Not everybody speaks English, but in Venice most people speak English. If not everybody speaks English, because obviously it's a very popular destination for tourists. That leads me on to my 4th point. Venice is extremely crowded and extremely touristy and extremely annoying to get around at popular times of day. At the height of the day, in like the early afternoon is the worst. Evening is, it's not too bad. I mean, there's still people out, but you know, it's not so constricted. But definitely during daylight hours, it is not the one. They actually have a ongoing campaign by the local government, the council. I don't really know what they call it there. Sorry. A hashtag respect Venezia. Hashtag respect Venezia. So they try and like ask tourists to make sure they don't drop litter, don't make noise late at night, and things like that. And you can get fined for stuff you wouldn't normally get fined for in other countries. I can't really remember, but it's quite popular. You can search online. Just because it is so crowded, touristy, and not everybody has the same decorum that they maybe would at home because of holiday, and they just kind of like tend to do whatever the hell they want. So if you are going there, just be aware that people do live there, people work there, and it's not free for all. Number 5, it's very, very hilly. It's not actually, well, very probably the best word. Loads and loads of bridges, and it's very annoying if you're walking around. I would not suggest, especially if you're arriving, I wouldn't suggest walking with a suitcase. I've done it and it's hell. Like you would be walking for like half an hour, 40 minutes, and imagine just have to go over a bridge, go over another bridge, and these bridges have stairs. Some of them are quite vast, have quite a few steps. And when you're dragging a suitcase, it's not fun. It is not. Honestly, like, make life easy for yourself. Get a Venice Unica pass. I stayed in Mestre the first time I went, so I was getting the bus inland, which wasn't bad. But then obviously, you know, if you want to go into the main part of town, you've got to get a walk bus. So if you're arriving, especially if you're arriving, do not walk over the hills and bridges, because on top of that it's very crowded as well, so you have to maneuver around people and it's just irritating. Number 6, this is a bonus one. Bus stops in Venezia, it's in the Venice region, aren't labelled, so you have to get familiar with where you need to get off. This is really annoying because I live in London and every bus stop has a name. So for instance, you might arrive at Dunton Road for the Tesco's on Oldham Road, for example, or Oldham Road or Elephant and Castle / London Road, so you know the stop that you need to get off. So even though on the bus stops in that region it will show you the line for each bus, it doesn't have, each bus stop, sorry, doesn't or isn't labelled physically, so you have to like go on like Google Maps or use the lines. But it's, and sometimes I think they might be slightly wrong online when you check on the lines and you check on the notice boards on the bus stops, and it's just like really annoying. Most of the time they're okay. I'm just extra vigilant and I make sure that, okay, this is where I'm staying, so this is where I need to get off. So that's just something to watch out for as well. And now we are moving on to the 5 best things about Venice. Number 1, the food is bloody amazing. So I know before I did say, you know, if you're on a diet, maybe not the best idea to go to Venice or Italy in general, but yeah, the food is like, that's not saying the food's bad at all, because y'all know, if you're living, then you know about Italian food. It's absolutely amazing, from the pizza to the pasta. When you go in the supermarkets, there's so much more variety in terms of like pasta shapes, snacks. Generally, other European countries have way more varieties of snacks than you'd find in England, so that's always a plus. Now I can't remember the name, particular name of it. I tried to find it online but I can't find it, so if someone can let me know in the comments section, that'd be great. But it's like they sell like lots of sweets. It's kind of like a sweet shop, and there's one that's like the signature delicacy, and it has like nuts in it, and it's like nougat, that's it. but I don't know the actual name. I don't know if it's just called nougat or something else, but it has like nuts on the inside and have like different flavors and like strawberry, raspberry. I'm going off piece, but my point is Italian food is amazing, full of calories, but I adore it. And also the pizza is so cheap, it's authentic as well. None of this BS fast food, commercialized crap that you find. Sorry Domino's, Papa John's, I don't care about you, mate.
Don't care, don't care, don't care, still don't care.
Not to say I don't like Domino's, but you know, it's definitely better when you have the real thing, and it's a hell of a lot cheaper as well. Like on every corner you can find like really, really good pizza for about, even in like sit down restaurants, for about €6–7. That's probably, I think the most expensive I saw was probably like £8. It's really cheap, and like the pizza is pretty big as well. Going off point, but you have to try the food. The food's amazing. Of course you're going to try it because you're in Italy. You're in Venice, why not? And there's loads of restaurants and everyone's trying to hustle at you, so yeah, food's great. Number 2, the people are very nice. As is the case with every country I've been to, because I'm clearly a tourist. Some of the men have been very nice, like overly nice, in talking to you, which is not a bad thing, you know, male attention.
Yeah!
It's not a bad thing, I think it's just about how you deal with it. But, yeah, people are very nice. I did have one guy who tried to say that it's in Venetian culture for men to sleep with women on the first night, and I was like, sir, why are you lying?
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop your fucking lying.
But yeah, people are friendly, and there's no staring as well, because there's so many tourists from all around the world, so none of that over there as well. I mean, it's so crowded that no one's really paying attention to you anyway, so yeah, people are nice and no staring, which is always good. Number 4, there are very easy transport links to other cities in the region and outside of the region. So the main train station is Venice St. Lucia? Yeah, Venice St. Lucia. I'm just going to say it like that. So it is just outside the Ferrovia Vapreta stop. It's massive, you'll see it. I went through there to head back to my accommodation, which is like one stop away. I went on a half-day trip to Verona. It was about an hour straight. The ticket was about €8, which is really decent considering it was a different city, and it was a very smooth ride, comfortable, and yeah, easy transport links. There is another station in Mestre, right near where I was staying I think the second time I went. So don't worry about not being able to like visit other places if you want to visit. There's quite a few places I can't remember, but I want to visit them soon, hopefully. And last but not least, I don't know, ignore me. Last but not least, there is an amazing beach, Lido di Venezia. You can get the Vapreta straight there. It is honestly beautiful. It's free to get in. You do have to pay €1 for the toilets, which is another thing that annoys me, because you also have to pay. That's also very common in European countries and at the train station in Venice. Make sure you have change on you. But yeah, beach is amazing. There's a road that you walk up just before you get to a roundabout, and then you can enter the beach. And all along there, there's gelato. I'm like, I'm in heaven. This is amazing. This is like Miami, but I'm not in Miami. Oh, great. And there's some restaurants along there as well. And yeah, it's just great. I think it takes about 40–45 minutes on the Vaporetto. Absolutely amazing. Thoroughly recommend visiting the beach. I'm sure you will visit the beach. So yeah, there's also some restaurants on the site as well. So just for your information. Last but not least, I thought I had 5. Okay, I've got another one, which is number 5. The Vaporetto is a relatively cheap way to see see the sights around the city. I say relatively because one ticket is about €7.25 and when you have to get around Venice, it is not, like, I would not recommend walking, as I said previously. In comparison with getting on something like a cruise ship or a yacht or a gondola by yourself for €80, I would definitely say get a Venice I pass. I think I mentioned this before, but I would definitely say get that. Very easy to get around, see the sights if you don't want to spend money in a gondola. I was very touristy and I did do that because that was one of the main things I wanted to do there, and I was going to pay €80 because I couldn't find anyone to share one with, and last minute I found a group of girls and they were like, yeah, you can come in with us, and so it only cost me about €16. There was 5 of us, but yeah, if you're not bothered about gondolas, I would highly suggest getting the Vaporetto. I would highly suggest getting the transport pass. Also the bus tickets are really cheap as well. They're like, I think they're €1.20. You can just get them from any tabacceria. But it's an Italian off license. That is it for this video. If you have anything you want to speak about, Italy, Venice, anything at all, let me know in the comment section down below. I haven't made it to anywhere else in the country, so I don't want to speak in any other parts of the country, but I've heard things about other parts of Italy. I am trying to connect with you guys and engage conversation on travel, particularly travel with black people, but of course anybody's welcome. Let me know your thoughts on Venice, Italy, other areas, other countries. Pop them down in the comment section down below. Do not forget to like, favorite and subscribe because I want to get chatting to you guys, and I will definitely see you in the next one. I'm so sorry about the sweat on my face. I feel like I'm turning into a chocolate fountain. Anyway, I will see you in the next one. Toodles.